Hello, everybody. Okay, so this week on Svengoolie, he is showing the 1977 movie, The Car. So again, this is a movie that I haven't seen before, so I did a little bit of research on it, and of course, I want to make the car, so that will be a small prop this week, and I'm going to make a couple of costumes to go along with it. So let me show you what I've been working on. For my costumes, I've decided that my orangutan stuffed animal, which we call Dr. Zayas, he is going to be James Brolin. He's going to be the sheriff. So I have a wig that I made for him a couple of weeks ago when I dressed him up as Boris Karloff. Yes, Boris Karloff. So I'm going to reuse that wig because it's black and it has a lot of long fur, so I can style the hair, and I'm going to make him a big handlebar mustache, and then I'm going to dress him up like a sheriff. Now, for myself, I also wanted to make a costume, but I watched a little bit of the movie, and I don't know, I didn't really see anything particularly iconic as far as what to wear other than maybe some bell bottoms and some typical looking 70s clothes. So I opted in to also dress up like a sheriff. So I will probably be like the sheriff's assistant. So let me show you some cool pieces that I found. So we have a vintage clothing store that's not too far from where I live. It's called V-Mail Detroit. And he specializes in vintage clothes, lingerie, burlesque, and he has all of his clothes organized by era. So I was thumbing through some of the men's clothes, and I found this fabulous 100% polyester shirt in the exact color that James Brolin wears in the movie. For the rest of my costume, I went to my local thrift store and I found some khaki pants that fit me very well. And then off of Amazon, I ordered this toy gun holster, and it came with a belt. And then I actually owned a pair of handcuffs. And I won't go any further in explaining that, but I own some handcuffs, so I'm going to go ahead and use them for my costume. And I found also on Amazon a sheriff's badge, so I ordered one for myself and one for my stuffed animal, Dr. Zayas. And then I ordered us also a couple of these like police guns. They're just little toy guns. And then I am also going to make like the name badges or the name tags. And I'm going to use this piece of, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's a leftover piece of cardboard that I'd already spray painted gold. So that's going to work perfectly. Welcome to my kitchen. Okay, so the reason why I'm here is because I'm working on the costume pieces for the sheriff's costume that my orangutan stuffed animal is going to wear. So from a thrift store, I purchased these really cute little toddler-sized khaki pants. And then I also purchased a toddler-size white cotton button-up short-sleeve shirt. But it's white, so I need it to be khaki colored. So I am in my kitchen, and I am dyeing the shirt in, are you ready? I'm dyeing it in coffee that has hazelnut creamer mixed in because coincidentally the coffee that I drink matches the color of the pants. So that's what I'm working on. I'm probably going to let this soak overnight, rinse it out. Fingers crossed that the shirt will match the pants. Here is the final product from when I dyed the little tiny little shirt using coffee. I am really, really pleased the way this came out. It is the perfect color. So my little monkey will also be a sheriff. He's going to be, like I said, James Brolin. And a bonus, it still smells like coffee. For my prop, obviously I'm going to be making the car. So in researching the movie, the image that you see is basically just the front of the vehicle, and it's large and it looks like a face. So my thoughts are that I'm actually going to be having my tiny little monkey driving the car. So I'm going to recreate it in a smaller scale to fit him. So let me show you what I've been working on. I don't know if you can see or not, but I've sketched out the front of the car. And I'm going to attach this to this little Kleenex box. My monkey is actually going to be sitting in here. So it's going to go like this, and you will see the front of the vehicle. And obviously you're not going to see him driving, but if you're curious who the driver is, I thought it would be kind of funny. And then you can peek down and see my monkey is actually the driver. So for the rest of my prop, I decided to sort of make it three-dimensional. So I cut out duplicate pieces. So this is the radiator, and I have other pieces too. These are parts of the bumper, and I also have the headlights. So I cut them out separately, and I'm going to cover these pieces with aluminum foil to make it look like they're chrome. So I started covering a piece earlier today. So this is actually another piece of the bumper, the full piece at the bottom. So I'm starting to cover it with aluminum foil, like I said, and then I will attach them to the front and paint my car, and then I will have a small scale, it's not exactly small, but a small scale version of the car. Okay, so it is Friday evening, about 6:30, and I just finished my prop. And I have to say, I am really, really excited how it came out. I'm very happy. So let me show you what I made. I'm going to come down here. So as you can see, I made the car from the movie The Car, and it's all made out of cardboard. The bumper and the radiator are covered in aluminum foil, and those are actually additional cardboard pieces that I put over the top so it pops out a little bit and it gives it a 3D effect. But yeah, I am really, really happy with the way that it came out. I painted it with more of a cartoony style. That's how I draw. To kind of give it more of a graphic, cartoony look, but I am really happy with it. I think it looks just like the car. Okay, everybody, are you ready for the big reveal? I have my backdrop for my desert scene, and I have my car all set up, and I don't know if you can see my monkey back here, and Dr. Zayas is the sheriff. So he's got his sheriff's badge and his name, Parent. He's got his gun and his cowboy boots. And then I am also dressed up too. I got my sheriff's badge, and I am Sheriff Sweetie. And I've got my handcuffs and my gun, and we are all ready for our Svengoolie Saturday.